Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? We got a video to make.
Come on, mate. It's holiday. Fishing holiday. Holiday carp fishing, it's exactly that. You're meant to be away with a few mates, having a great time, having some lovely food, and hopefully catching some carp along the way. You're actually going to join me mid-session on my holiday away with my mates, fishing on a lake I've been to many times before. This is 𝗏𝗏 Lake. I've done a video here before with 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗏𝗏 as well when Joe was down with me last year. Lucky enough to catch a 40-pounder on that trip. Hopefully some magic can happen on this one. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to approach your carp fishing holiday, how to use a 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵 service, and also use your 𝗃𝗶𝗁𝗃 to the best of your ability to hopefully put some fish on the bank and make the whole ordeal a lot quicker and a lot less painful while you're on holiday with your friends. As you can see, it's getting a little bit late in the evening now. The barbecue's on and the apple juice is flowing, so we're going to concentrate on this. Then in the morning we'll get the 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵 app up and we'll show you the chirp in action to make your holiday fishing a little bit easier. But that's it from me right now. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome back. It is nice and bright and sunny again on another glorious day down here in Essex. Bit of an update for you where we're up to. So I'm actually halfway through my 5-day session here on Church Lake. For me so far, there's been no fish, and we're going to address that in a minute. I did yesterday spend quite a bit of time floater fishing as it was absolutely roasting hot. They were all basking the top. I did have a take, which unfortunately came off shortly after making contact with the fish, which is a shame. It happens. And then for the rest of the day, I pretty much became a 𝗲𝗏𝗆𝗵 photographer for 2 other anglers. Mark, one of the other lads, he's here. He's had 3 fish now, I think. And Tim, another guy that's here, he had 1 fish in the middle of the night last night. So I spent most of my time taking pictures for other people, which I like doing anyway. So that's all part of it, and I've had a great time doing it. But now it's time to concentrate on catching a fish for myself and for you guys as well watching this video. We're going to find some new spots using the Chirp 2. I've got this on the bait boat mount. Obviously they've got their brand new bait boats out now, which you don't need this for, but if you've got any other type of bait boat, this mount is what you need. It's the official 𝗃𝗏𝗆𝗏 bait boat mount with the Chirp 2 mounted into it. So we're going to use that to investigate the water and find some new spots. Now I've been here before, but at the same time I've used 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵, service designed to help you get fishing quicker, help you understand your bodies of water and your lakes a lot quicker. I've been on there before I came on this session, so let's head to that footage now and show you how I use 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵. So 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵 is a subscription-based service. You can subscribe for 12 months for about 18 quid, so it's not very expensive, and it gives you access to basically every lake in Europe. You can access them all, you can look at them all. Everyone's scans all combine into one map. So it doesn't matter if you haven't scanned a lake before, if other people have, you can see the data about the lake. So I'm going to show you briefly how it works. So I'm logged in here now. The signal where I am is terrible, so you're going to have to bear with me. But I'm logged in here. You can see the map from basically what is Google Maps here, and it gives me an average depth over the lake. There's a couple of different variations of depth because obviously the lake varies in depth. We've got depth from 6.5 foot, 7 foot 6, and it goes deeper and deeper again. Now, from this map, I can see my previous data. I can turn that off so I can't see it anymore if I want to. I can turn off my own marks. I can do whatever I want to it. One of the newest features, you can click on a button here, which will either show you the variation in depth across the lake, or you can click on another button. It'll show you the hardness variation of the lake bed. So the lighter areas, are the harder spots, and the darker areas are the softer spots, the siltier areas and weedy areas. These are both amazing, amazing features. If you've never fished a lake before and you're coming here for the first time, if you've got to do a peg draw, for instance, like we do here, it's really good for you to do your homework before you get here. You can see where the shallow end is, where the deep end is, any deep gullies, any troughs, anything at all. 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗵 can show you about that lake. And I think that is really invaluable when it comes to fishing a brand new lake or fishing a holiday venue for the first time or revisiting a lake that you've fished before, like I am in this instance. If you've visited the lake before and you've been here before and you've used your 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗵 or your 𝗃𝗶𝗵𝗿 or if you've used any of the 𝗃𝗶 products on the lake before, all of your scan history is saved in your account. So on mine, I've got a list of scans going back to 2021 on this particular lake, and I can review that footage again if I want to see what that particular scan was showing me, or I can give an overview of the entire lake with all those scans combined. It can show me all of that data on this map, which again is invaluable if you're revisiting a lake or you're going back to somewhere that you've been to a few times. So to summarize 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗵 Premium, it really is an invaluable app. If you're fishing somewhere new, you want that knowledge before you arrive to the lake. I mean, let's face it, we all do it. We're going somewhere new. The first thing we do, go on social media, find the group, find the page, ask people questions about the lake. Well, with this, you can literally go onto the app and it'll show you all the features of the lake that you need to know. And for a one-off fee of £18 for the 12-month period, considering the amount of money that we spend on our fishing holidays and our trips abroad especially, I think it's a drop in the ocean in comparison. It also does have a 14-day money-back guarantee, so if you do download the subscription and you don't like it, you've got 14 days you can get your money back on it as well. Okay, so that's it for 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗵 Premium. What we're going to do now is go back to the session I'm currently on and look at how I'm going to use a 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗀 to investigate my swim even further than 𝗃𝗶 Premium shows me. Now, don't forget, 𝗃𝗶 Premium is a live feed of what people have scanned of this lake. It's not made up data. It's not imagined out of the middle of nowhere. It is live data that people have scanned of this lake. So when you're going to go over and scan it, you're effectively scanning the same data. But obviously, things change. Weed beds grow, weed beds die. Different areas become certain hotspots for carp, whether they're clearer areas or silty areas. So the actual bottom of the lake will change, which is why it's important then to get your physical 𝗃𝗶 out there when you get here and have a look a little bit closer. So you can see how you can use 𝗃𝗶 Premium to your advantage on your session, whether it is a holiday or a general weekend session, wherever it is that you're fishing, it can be a really big advantage. Now, on this lake, I know this area that I'm going to is about 7 or 8 foot. I know that from the 𝗃𝗶 Premium app, so it's already told me the depth. Now, one thing that does change, obviously, is weed. Weed grows all over. This is a very, very weedy lake. So I can't just chuck my rig out there thinking, well, it says it's 7 or 8 foot and it's got a hard bottom. Things do change from that perspective. So what I'm going to do, I've now got my boat out ready with my bait in. I've got my 𝗃𝗶2 on the back of it ready to go. I'm going to go out to that general area that I want to fish, and I've chosen that simply because I saw a couple of shows there yesterday. I want to go out there with the boat and see if there's a clear area where I can drop my rig and present it well, hopefully get me an all-important fish. Right, so off we go. I'm sending the boat out. The 𝗃𝗶 on the back of the boat is telling me at the minute it's 5 foot, dropping right off. 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot 9, 7 foot. It's dropping off down the marginal shelf, which I know is there already. Dropping down to 9.5 foot there at the minute. It's really, really clear. Really clear. Rock hard bottom. No weed at all. Maybe a thin layer of silt, but it is a clay lake bed here, so that to me shows me that it's clay with a small amount of weed or silt on top. So I'm in the general area now. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to put my bait boat in the joystick in the middle so it's not moving anywhere. I'm just going to look at where my bait boat is now in relation to where I saw the fish show, and then just generally move around that area and try and find the best location to drop it. It is a bit of an angle from me here, and I am only using my 6 foot rods in this instant, but hopefully we can make it work. So it's quite weedy there now over the top of the clay bottom. It's going down even deeper there. We're in 11.5 foot of water now. Just back it up a little bit now. Still showing a little bit of weed on top, which is not what we want. So I'm just going to move across a little bit more. 10 foot. 10 foot. Basically just investigating this area, trying to find somewhere clear to drop. And that is it there. So I found a spot, 11 foot, nice and clear. I'm going to drop my bait on that. Bait's gone down. It's as simple as that. I'm going to bring the boat back now while I'm holding the rod. I can see on the actual screen of my phone, I can see the bait's dropped through the water column, and I can see directly below that it's a lovely hard spot. There's a little bit of a dip in it, so it might even be a bit of a rubbing spot, but yeah, it's dropped down a lovely hard spot. That's fishing. I know it's fishing. I'm confident in where the rig is. I'm confident in the bait. It's just now up to the carp gods to make the rest happen. 50 pounder, please. So this rod here is a rod that we're going to replace straight away. It's been out for, I don't know, about 18 hours now or so on a spot that I thought might produce a fish. It's done nothing. So we're going to get it in and then find a new spot using the combination of the premium app and my knowledge of what the area is like. And then the 𝗃𝗶𝗵, where we're going to really hone in and find a good zone to drop some bait on. So let's get this one in, get some fresh bait on, and get it back out there again. Right, so we're having a bit of a change of plan, I'll be honest. Now, I know this is a video about 𝗃𝗶𝗵 and 𝗃𝗶𝗵 Premium helping you catch fish in the lake that you're fishing on holiday or wherever else you are. But there's a rule here that we can't use zigs, which 𝗃𝗶𝗵s are also really good at helping you with, because they help you find the depth really quickly, obviously, and where the areas are to put your zigs. You can't use zigs here. And pretty much all the stock of the lake is on the surface. So I'm now putting some floaters in, which has nothing to do with 𝗃𝗶𝗵, I understand, but I want to show you a fish. And this seems like the only way I'm going to catch one at the minute. So we've been feeding this swim with floaters for a little while now. We've got them feeding confidently. I know the biggin in the lake loves a floater. Last time it came out at 52 pound, it was off the top, which is a nice thing to know. So we're going to chuck a floater in and then see if we can snag one off the top. Sort of 𝗃𝗶𝗵. Well, absolutely gutted. Had an opportunity, as you've seen, and it didn't exactly go as I wanted it to, shall we say that. That's how it is sometimes. Barbless hooks, small hooks, floater fishing, weedy venues. It happens, it's one of those. But unfortunately, Ian's time with me here at church has come to an end. He's got a long drive back. I am here for a little bit longer though. So if anything does happen, I'm going to capture it all on my camera and Ian will be able to add it to the end of this video. So hopefully there's still a chance for me off the bottom when the weather changes tomorrow, or off the top again this afternoon. And hopefully I'll be able to catch something for this video. That's the hope anyway. For any more information about the 𝗃𝗶𝗵 products, please head over to their website or find them on social media. And as always, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to the 𝗃𝗶𝗵𝗿 channel, and I will see you in the next video. Well, it's taken a little bit of time. We're actually on the last morning of the trip, and this is my first fish. It's been a really hard week. On this side of the lake, there's just been very few carp at all. The other side of the lake, I've seen a few carp. Mate Pete even had the biggest resident here, the big common at 45 pound. So really happy for him, and I'm just happy that I've managed to catch one. Now this one, the spot that I caught this one off 𝗃𝗶𝗵 Premium, you could see there was a shelf obviously round the island, so I've then sent the bait boat out with the chirp on. Found a really clear area on that marginal shelf, about 3 foot of water. Dropped some worm on there, a few worm on the hook, and then this morning it's done the job and rattled off. So yeah, I'm really happy to show you a very angry but lovely low 30 church mirror. There she is. I even managed to rattle some stills off with Kev for this one, which was nice. But there you go. Fish for the video, fish for my holiday. A lot of hard work went into this one, so I'm very, very happy. Mwah. Lovely.